Hey people. So it's that time of the year again, and it's time to vote for Game of the Year. I love this season. It's kind of like looking back on the year and everything that's happened, at least gaming wise, right? Let's just say that I'm very excited. I've done one of these videos last year too. I was right about almost everything. I don't think I'm gonna be right with almost everything for this year because, oh boy, let's just say that the competition is pretty damn high, or not high. It can be high technically, but that's not what I'm talking about. There's a lot of competition, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's just get into it. So, Astrobot, I haven't played it. I know a lot of people love it. I played the first Astro game, the Playroom, I mean. It was fun. I actually enjoyed it a lot, and I'm guessing this is just more of that. It's kind of like a Mario, but for PlayStation, which I know it's gonna have a lot of fans, but we see what's gonna happen. I do think it has very, very high potential to win, to be fair, because Sony and the Game Awards. I'm never gonna forget 2020 and The Last of Us Part 2 situation. I am never gonna forgive them for that. But seriously though, and also in 2018 with the God of War, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 should have won. 100%. I'm gonna stand by that until the day I die. But I do think that Astrobot has a very, very good shot because of that. So, because it's a Sony game, essentially. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's a Game of the Year worthy, personally. Balatro, I haven't played it. I know a lot of people love it. I don't think it has a chance to be Game of the Year, but the fact that it got nominated, hey, good job on the team. It's great. Black Meat Wukong, the big one. Everybody on social media wants this one to win. This one and Rebirth. Like, these two are the big boys, I should say. I played Black Myth Wukong. I did not like it. Before you click off, and before you jump me, let me explain. I just haven't had a lot of fun with the combat. I've gotten to chapter 3, and I was fighting that dragon, and I don't know, I just wasn't really having fun with it. I might give it another shot at some point. Maybe I'm at like way too early of a point, but like, I genuinely wasn't having fun. That's what it comes down to. I don't know, maybe I have a monkey brain, and it's because of that. Hey, I understand though that despite the fact that I wasn't a huge fan of it, I can see why people love it, and I can tell that a lot of work has went into it with things like the voice acting, the story itself, the presentation. I think that the areas are fucking beautiful in that game. But again, I don't enjoy the gameplay and I kind of stopped because of that. But I will get back to it one day. I promise you that. I'm gonna leave Shadow of the Erdtree for last because, I have things to say about it. But Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I have Rebirth, I have not played it yet. I will play it at some point. Do I think it deserves to be to earn a spot? No, because it's a remake. Yeah, that's it. I know it's a good game. Listen, I played the original Final Fantasy VII for like 100 hours. I played Final Fantasy Remake for like 80 hours. I played it the first time this year, actually. They are great games. I know that Rebirth is even better. Like, I saw the Gilgamesh fight, like, holy dude, like, that's awesome. The soundtrack is great. I think that the story changes are pretty, I don't really like it personally. But I can see why Rebirth would win Game of the Year. But does it have the potential for it? Does it really deserve it, is what I'm trying to say, sorry. I sometimes mix up words. Does it deserve it? I don't know. I really don't know. It's a good game though, it's a very, very good game. And any other year, like almost any other year, I would say like, yeah, sure. But as of right now, I don't know if it should be Game of the Year. Metaphori Fantasio though. I love Atlas. Persona 3 Reload is the game I played a lot this year. I think I have like 160 hours on it, 150, something like that. It's a great game. I love Persona 3. A Metaphor is basically... I mean, a lot of the characters kind of look like Persona characters. And the story is great. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's just a typical JRPG, but it's a great game. I love it, but again, I don't think it's Game of the Year worthy. It's just, it doesn't really do anything special industry-wide, even though it has like a 94 on Metacritic, which is insane. But as a turn-based game, it's awesome, but I don't know, maybe I have like a Persona brain rot, but I just enjoy Persona more. Maybe because I like the social aspects of those games. Could be because of that. Could be because of other reasons, I genuinely don't know. But it's a great game though. I highly recommend it to anybody who likes any sort of JRPG. But speaking of RPGs, Shadow of the Erdtree, the DLC who's gonna win Game of the Year for sure. No, I'm joking. It's probably not gonna win. But the evil man within me, I was about to say the evil man inside of me. Hopefully not, but the evil man within me really wants Shadow of the Erdtree to win. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it would be funny to watch the meltdown. Like, I'm not the only one who wants to see that happen, right? Like a DLC winning once again. And by the way, The Witcher 3 beat Dark Souls 3 as best RPG in 2016. It was for the Blood and Wine DLC, so DLC can win. Which is why I want to see FromSoft get back and get a W on this one. I mean, Phantom Liberty also won last year, if I remember correctly. I think it was for like best ongoing or best community support, something like that. But anyway, what I want to win is Shadow of the Erdtree. Realistically, what's gonna win is probably Astrobot or Black Myth Wukong. Probably. Then again, I'm gonna be honest. If Shadow of the Erdtree or Black Myth Wukong win, I'm gonna be super happy, because I feel like these two studios deserve it the most. Atlas has that weird issue where they keep... Oh man, I'm so mad right now. You know when they make a DLC, when a company makes a DLC for a game, and you can just buy the DLC and you have it installed and you're done? Well, Atlas makes a re-release of a game and you have to buy the game if you want to play the DLC of it. It's... I hate it. I don't... I know I shouldn't get emotional, but like... They do that so much. It's like if you buy Persona 5, you cannot access the content in Persona 5 Royal. You cannot buy it separately. You have to buy Persona 5 Royal, like a whole separate game. So what do you do if you have, let's say, the first game, like Persona 5? Yeah, you have to buy it again. Great. Great. Anyway, Shadow of the Erdtree or Wukong, please. If either of these two win, I'm gonna be happy. I think it would have been funnier if they reversed the roles. So you could, not the roles, the placings. So you could have the Monkey Man looking at Mesmer. It would just be funny. I'm gonna log in later. I had some issues logging in, so I'm not gonna vote right now, but pretend I put my vote on Shadow of the Erdtree. Man, this website is charging so slowly. Like, check this out. Holy, oh my god. I know it's on my internet. What? Best game direction? It's the same ones. Excuse me? What is going on here? Wait, they have the same ones? What? Oh man, okay. Outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Astrobot is again Mario, Balatro I don't know, Black Myth Wukong. I don't know how innovative it is, because a lot of the stuff in the game already feels like stuff that we have already kind of seen. Like the skill tree reminds me a lot of like something like from God of War, for example. Might be a terrible comparison, I don't know. Actually, come to think of it, that might be a terrible comparison. Oopsie. And Shadow of the Earth is just more of more Soulsborne. Rebirth. Actually, Rebirth might be the best one when it comes to innovation, because like I love the way they combine the classic attack bar system with like the action systems. Maybe Rebirth for the game direction with Square Enix, probably. Metaphor Fantasia does some stuff too, like you can attack outside of the turn-based combat. But like, yeah, I know that in 2022, From Software won Best Game Direction, but I don't think they're gonna do it again with Shadow of the Erdtree. It just wasn't... The difference between Dark Souls 3 and Shadow and Elden Ring is like going from, I don't know, from the USA to Europe. The distance from Elden Ring and Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is like going from the USA to Canada. There is improvement, don't get me wrong, but it's not that massive, right? I think that analogy was terrible, and I'm sorry you guys had to hear that. I'm just trying to say that I don't think that Shadow of the Erdtree was as innovative as Elden Ring itself. Okay, does that make sense? Is that better? I'm sorry. I'm tired. I had a long work day. My brain doesn't function very well. It's not my fault, okay? Man, there's so much traffic on the website. It's not even charging right now. I feel like I should have waited like an hour more, perhaps, but it's alright. We're gonna give it a refresh. It's gonna fix it. Let's see. We're gonna try turning it on and off. That's what true... I was about to say that's what true gamers do, but... yeah. We're fucked. Dude. Okay, never mind. Alright, it's right here. Best narrative. Definitely not Rebirth. Silent Hill 2, it's a remake. These two are remakes actually, but I don't like the changes in Rebirth's story and like the, you know, the narrative of that game. I forgot Hellblade 2 even came out this year. Oh my god. Like a Dragon. I have not played this one. I know I have to, and I will at some point. But I think that Metaphor Fantasia deserves this one. I just really like the way they tell the story in Persona games in general. Like whenever you're going around the city, you have like a bunch of people like talking, and you can like stop and like look at them and see what they have to say. I think that was even a mechanic in Persona 5 Strikers, where you like, had to gather clues. It was great. I'm going off a tangent, I'm sorry. But anyway, best narrative, probably Metaphor. But realistically speaking, I forgot, wait. 90% critic score counts here. The audience score is only 10%, so... everybody wants Metaphor to win, probably. Metaphor or Rebirth, realistically. But Hellblade 2 might be the winner. Man, I hate Ninja Theory. God, I just wanted to get that off. Oh, this one came fast. But I hate them, dude. Like, I'm still salty about the design of Dante from the DMC Devil May Cry. Best art direction. Ooh. Shadow of the Erdtree. You go to the Cerulean Coast, or the... what's it called? The other area. The red one. Karo's Hidden Grave. At the top of Bale, dude, when you go up the jagged peak, and it's like, oh dude, it's like you have Bale at the top, and it's like you don't know what's there. You see a bunch of dead dragons, you see like lightning coming down everywhere, and it's like, holy, what's going on? And then you get up on the top, you're like walking inside that circle, and all of a sudden you have like this big massive dragon coming down, and it's like, oh dude, oh, I love Bale, dude. Best score and music. Where is Shadow of the Erdtree? Okay, a real... we love to talk about Stellar Blade in like in an unprofessional sense, but professionally speaking, this game had a great soundtrack. I remember I didn't even play the demo, but I was listening to the demo track of that boss. I forgot the name of that boss, but oh my god, I love the track of Stellar Blade. I have yet to play the game actually. Realistically, Rebirth might be the winner for this one though, because Nobuo Uematsu, forgive me, I'm terrible with names, made a legendary soundtrack, and a lot of the soundtracks in Rebirth are just remixes of that, and it's great, I love it, but I want Stellar Blade to win this one. It's just score and music anyway, so I think they deserve it. Best audio design, ooh. See, I actually think that Astrobot should win this one, because like they actually use audio in the game with like... I know there's like some puzzles where you have to like blow the controller, if I'm not mistaken. And Astro's Playroom was the best game that utilized the PS5 controller features. You know, like when you're walking in snow and like you feel it. Or I think it's called the haptics. Was it the haptics? Look, I'm not a professional with names, I just said that. But I do think that they have amazing audio design. Call of Duty Black Ops 6? No. 3 was the best, let's just leave it at that. Even then I don't like Call of Duty, but anyway, that's besides the point. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The best part about the audio in 7 Rebirth is when Cloud is using his limit break. And he's like, let's dance, asshole. I just love that. Senua's Saga, again. Might be the winner though, because I feel like critics are gonna enjoy this game a lot more than like an actual audience, because like it didn't sell a lot of copies. Let's just say it as it is. And it was kind of a commercial failure, I feel. I know that have been like some people who played it, but it's like, it's a 5-hour game. It was on Game Pass day one. It essentially had no sales. And like, you know, if it was a good game, more people would have bought it or played it, but I just don't think it's that good. I just really don't. I know I'm gonna get some flack for this one. Maybe it's just not my kind of game, but I feel like a lot of people just in general weren't a fan of this game. I could be wrong, but anyway. Silent Hill 2 though, great game. But a remake. I know I keep giving excuses to Rebirth. I just like Final Fantasy VII. I love Silent Hill 2 as well, actually, the original. But the 2 is great too. I know I keep going back and forth with the remake stuff, but like, on one hand I appreciate all this work that goes into it, but on the other hand, I don't want Silent Hill 2 remake to win. I think the original is way better, but maybe I sound like a broken record. Best performance. Okay, so best performance is, do you guys know who best performance is? Wait, I'm gonna show it to you. Egon, voice actor. Check this out, Richard Linton, sorry, I forgot momentarily. Yeah, he's the best performance. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Innovation in accessibility. Recognizing software and/or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. There is a mean thing I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it because a lot of people are gonna see it. Oh man. Look. The one good Ubisoft game of this year is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. This game is goated. I wish it was a success commercially, but the audience just simply rejected it, I feel like. Like, people love the original Prince of Persia games, and they don't want to see some dude with the Killmonger haircut, right? It's like, we see this all the time, and it just gets boring. But it signals like a... how should I say this? I feel like whenever people see a certain hairstyle or certain signs in a game, they're like, oh man, this is gonna be bad and I don't want to play it. And I feel like that's happened with this one in particular, because like, people have fond memories with the original Prince of Persia games, and so they see this dude and they're like, what the fuck is this? It's like some 20-year-old kid. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I know it sounds stupid, but I guarantee you there's like, the average person sees that and is not very much intrigued by that. Maybe I'm wrong though. I might be wrong. But either way, it's a shame that this game was essentially a failure commercially, because I think it was actually very, very good. Star Wars Outlaws. Let's not even talk about that. Oh man. Boys, it's loading slow again. What do I do? Okay, never mind. Games for Impact. What? Huh? Okay, next one. Best ongoing. FF14, definitely. Oh shit, Helldivers 2. No, actually, no, never mind. See, Helldivers 2 used to be awesome, but then I don't know why the devs kept on nerfing like everything. Like, seriously. People were like, the account linking thing back in May. I think it was on the 5th of May or something. Everybody was like, oh man, that killed Helldivers 2. No, it was the freaking patches that kept on nerfing everything. Like, oh my god, I'm still upset about that. But yes, FF14 definitely deserves it. Definitely deserves it. I find it funny how we have Diablo 4, but we don't have, what's it called? World of Warcraft. What a sorry state of affairs for that game. But I don't feel bad for it. Fuck WoW. Genuinely. Oh man. But anyway, on that note, I do want to say real quick. I don't think it's because they already have Diablo 4 on here, because previously there were 2 Ubisoft games for, which one was it? Best audio design? No, best accessibility. We had the Prince of Persia and the Star Wars Outlaws. So you know for a fact that 2 studios can have a game. Man, it just means that WoW is not as relevant as it once was. And like, obviously, everybody knows that, but like, it still makes me very sad. Best community support. No Man's Sky. Dude, the game is 7 years old at this point, and it still receives updates like crazy, and the community just loves it. Like, everybody loves No Man's Sky. Helldivers 2. If it was the period from February until April, yes, absolutely. But after that, it's not the same, man, let's be honest. Fortnite, look, I'm not 14. I'm not gonna like this game. By the way, this is just a joke, obviously. I know that a lot of adults play Fortnite, but like, I've never really been gripped by this game. I think it's because I was way too old when it became a hype. And I was kind of a hater because I was like a teenager back then. So I was like, ooh, I'm not gonna play the popular thing. No. Which is kind of hilarious to think about, but I just don't think it has the community support, really. It doesn't have that... Oh, fuck, I bit my lip. Oopsie. Sorry. It doesn't have the staying power it once did. FF14 definitely deserves it. But Baldur's Gate 3, I love BG3. Great game. I love Larian. Even though I think that their best game is Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm not sorry for that opinion. Next up. Oh, let's see what else do we have here. Oh my god, it's like... Guys, I'm not doing this. My internet is fine. Please, Game Awards website, please, come back. Come back to me. Please. Are we gonna have a situation where it dies? Please don't do this to me. Boys, I think we have... Boys, I think the show is over. Alright, wait, I'm gonna pause the recording real quick and I'll just wait a minute. I'm not even kidding you, I just refreshed it a couple of more times and it was okay. Oh well, I maybe shouldn't have paused it, but anyway. Best indie game. Where is Core Keeper? I feel like Core Keeper should be on here, or Pal World. Wait, is Pal World indie? Does it count as indie? Actually, come to think of it, I don't think Pal World counts as indie. But anyway, Core Keeper should have been on here, but realistically it's probably gonna be Bellatro. Anyway, next up, let's see. Oh my god, it's slow again. Why is it so slow? Why is it doing this to me? Best debut indie. That was me, not you, by the way, on Discord. Wait, did you guys even hear that? I think it was just on my phone. Wait, I have to check this one. Oh wait, it was just on my phone. I maybe should not have thrown it away. It's an important text, but she's gonna understand. If I stop posting, I'm not gonna make that joke. Anyway, best debut indie, probably gonna be Bellatro. Let's be honest. Best mobile game. AFK Journey? Wait. See, I used to play this game called AFK Arena like many years ago. And this looks just like that. I wonder if they had like a reboot or something. Anyway, Bellatro again, probably gonna be the winner if we're being honest. Pokemon, no, I want a good Pokemon game, man. Wuthering Waves, never played it. Zelda Zone Zero, I never played this one either. I don't really play mobile games anymore. The only mobile game I play is called YouTube Studio, and I play it every day, or well, almost every day, to respond back to comments to people. That's about it. By the way, this guy kind of reminds me of Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. Goated game, by the way, go play it. Squall is like the best protagonist. Best VR. Bro, I don't care about VR, okay? It's a cool gimmick, but that's about it. No. Best action. Oh boy. Now we're talking. Okay. No. Maybe. Oh my god, this is actually a very hard one. Helldivers 2 has incredibly fun gameplay. You know that when you're like on the automaton planet, and you're holding out on the last stand, and you're just waiting for the pelican? Dude. Oh man. I love that game, I really do. I haven't played it for months, but I love it. I think the combat of Helldivers 2 is great, so it's a great action game. Stellar Blade, again, Sekiro-like combat, It's a good game. There's nothing much to say about it. Warhammer 40k, again, I know it's a very, very good game. I haven't played it myself yet. I know I will one day. I don't know when that day comes. But I really have to get to it at some point. But realistically speaking, I think this is between Black Myth Wukong and Stellar Blade. Which one do I think it's gonna go to? BMW. Let's go. Which is, by the way, Black Myth Wukong, but I think everybody knows. Best Action Adventure. Okay. Astrobot is a very good game. It's very fun. It's basically Mario for the PlayStation. I've already said it. I still stand by that. I know I'm right. Everybody knows I'm right here. Let's be honest. I'm just joking, but like, realistically speaking, I think that the Prince of Persia has a very good shot at winning this. Star Wars Outlaws, that's a disgrace for it to even be here. No. No. Why? No. And The Legend of Zelda. Actually a game where you play as Zelda, if you can believe that. By the way, if you didn't know, see, this character, this is not Zelda, this is Link, okay? This is Zelda, just for it to be clear. Okay, sorry, that was a bad joke, a stupid joke, but anyway. I do believe that for this one, the Prince of Persia has actually a pretty decent chance of winning something. I feel like if he doesn't win this one, I don't know what else he's gonna win. But again, Astrobot being there, ooh, it does muddy the waters. Best RPG. Why are you making me do this? Dragon's Dogma 2. Okay, let's start off with this one. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is a better game than Dragon's Dogma 2. So no, this one is out of the way. That said, Dragon's Dogma 2 is a great game. Go play it. 7 Rebirth, great RPG. Infinite Wealth, I haven't played it, like I said, but I know that I have seen clips of it, and I think it's a great game. I feel like the fact that they went to turn-based from Yakuza 7 was a great choice. I loved it. And Metaphori Fantasio, whatever you call it. It's a typical Atlas game, minus a lot of the socializing stuff. But I do think it's a... I want to say it's between Elden Ring and Refantasio, most likely. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I'm gonna go with Elden Ring. Like, imagine in 2016, a full FromSoft game lost Best RPG, but in 2024, their DLC will win it. Oh god, I want that to happen. Please let it happen. Best Fighting Game. Sparking Zero. Okay, next one. Best Family. Do I look like the kind of guy who has a family? I don't know which one's the best. Okay, jokes aside, I did play with my sister Astro's Playroom, and she loved that game. So I know for a fact that Astrobot would be the best for me and her, for sure. Oh my, I actually forgot that Princess Peach Showtime came out in like March of this year. I actually forgot about this game, which is kind of a shame because I know it was actually very, very good, but I should have played it. I know that me and my sister would have loved it. Maybe one day. A best sim/strategy. Ooh. I wish I had an idea about any of these games. I mean, maybe this one is gonna win because it's a Capcom game. Oh wait, Sega and Atlas. Ooh. Probably between Unicorn Overlord and Kunitsugami, Pet of the Goddess. Okay, interesting. Okay, next. Best multiplayer. Ooh. Helldivers 2, please. Come on, man. At least something for our boys over at Arrowhead. Best adaptation. Okay. Time for me to get beat up again. I watched the first season of our Arcane very, very recently. I hated it. I think it was one of the worst pieces of media I've ever seen. Up until episode 6 or 7. I forgot which one it was. After that, I was like, okay, now it's starting to get better. But my god, I hated the first seasons, like first 5 or so episodes. It was trash. But the second season has been amazing so far. I think the first episode was the best. The second and third were a bit slow, but the other ones, I think it was like 4, 5, and 6. Like they were like very, very good too. Like not as good as the first one. I think the first episode of season 2 was like goated. It was so, so good. Fallout, I know a lot of people liked it. It actually made Fallout 76 a popular game somehow. Knuckles, hey, Sonic fans are eating good. Okay, Like a Dragon Yakuza, I know that this one is great, and it's gonna sound stupid. I know it's great because Alex Lay is in it. I don't know if it's if I pronounce his name as Alex Lee or Alex Lay, whatever. He voices like a bunch of awesome characters, and I think he voices Kiryu in this one, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, this is definitely something I want to watch at some point, all because of that one dude. Man. And Lara Croft, no. I don't want to... See, here's the thing. I feel like this was announced so long ago that the hype for the show just kind of died off, and like nobody really cares about it. Like I haven't really seen a lot of noise regarding this one, but with Arcane, ooh. Realistically speaking, I think that this one is gonna be between Arcane and Fallout, but the League of Legends fanbase is huge, okay? You know for a fact, if this one doesn't win, people are gonna be mad. But hey, this is season 2, so I feel like it deserves it. If it was for season 1, hell no. That thing is sucked. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I wish I never saw it. Besides the episode 6, 7, and I think 8. Those were great. But the rest of it, garbage. Bad. I'm not sorry. Most anticipated game. This one's easy. It's DS2. I love Dark Souls 2. Best game of my life, ever. No, but seriously. In any other year, it would be a Monster Hunter Wilds. I feel like Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna be the Elden Ring of Capcom. If that makes sense. Does it make sense? Probably not. But hey. Realistically, GTA 6, it's not even a question. Ghost of Yotei, I am very much looking forward to playing this one as well, but let's be honest, it's GTA 6. And if you are watching this channel, it's DS2. Everybody loves DS2 here. Content Creator of the Year, Queso. I did not even have to look at it. Best esports game. See, I am not looking for a Discord kitty anymore, so I don't really care about esports or like PvP games. Like, no, doesn't make sense to me. No, I don't care. Best esports athlete. I only know Faker, so we're gonna go with him. I mean, he's the. I think he's the person who has like a $500 skin in League of Legends, right? Best esports team. What happened with... I was gonna ask what happened with SK Telecom, but I don't think they are a thing anymore, so... I have no idea about any of these. Player's choice, what is this? Oh yeah, this is gonna be like something else later. I think we all know that Genshin Impact is gonna win, if it's eligible, which might be. But no, let's be honest, it's gonna be Black Myth Wukong, because people from China can vote on their like Twitter page, or not Twitter, but like they have like the Ghibli or Bibili or whatever it's called. And I'm confident Black Myth Wukong is gonna win, for sure. Let's just wait and see. But anyway, that's about it for me today. I just wanted to do a fun little video. I do this every year. I'm gonna do this every year. So, see you guys in 2025. Man, I'm excited. Anyway, I hope you guys are gonna have a great evening. Take good care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Take care, everybody.